Oh, Ralph, you on 2K? Oh, okay. It's because I'm playing with my cousin. They said if I have another one, you want to run. You trying to run, Ralph? So you're just trying to be better. I have yeah, I paid a month. Are you sick? I don't know. It sounds jeez. How does it take that so long? Right here.
The Palmetto Bowl has had its moments over the years, from ranked matchups, massive upsets, even a fight or two. It's a rivalry game that has defined both of these programs for generations. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
for 3, 4, and 5 Austin.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Snagged out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, they've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. For a quarterback as highly touted as Cade Klubnik was, I think he would even tell you he started slowly, but man, the progression, the improvement has been exponential, Jesse.
It has, Reese, and he's played big in big games as of late. You think back to last year's ACC championship game, and then I would argue his game against Texas, even in the loss in the playoff, that might have been his best game of the season, making throw after throw. You can see why he was so highly recruited, and if he plays up to that standard week in, week out, Clemson's going to be really tough to beat.
To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Moore. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, I argue more talent over the years, just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think Clemson, as much as anybody in the country, has always featured those guys. And you want to play one-on-one with those guys, or you want to give them a cushion, like they'll throw it right now. And they've always believed in those guys out wide. And you know what? They usually come through for them.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it again. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? The noise level is relentless here on second down. To the air, it's Klubnik. Oh, they're after him. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser.
What do I got to pay?
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the schedule, giving that committee something to look at and go, here's a top 10 win. This is a big deal for my schedule. Big proving moment.
And that's why you play football for one of these two programs, for games like this, with the opportunity to reach the college football playoff. You knew these two teams were on a collision course. That's the opportunity ahead of you. Go get it done in front of the line.
Two-star, I got a game to play. Dom's got a game to play still.
Inside the left upright.
I'll knock my
And with
game
that,
out
they
this
break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Dude, that shit was wild. I had never seen that. That's it.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Sellers. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something
that was the first time I've seen that.
Now, Lenoris Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese.
It's a fumble! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around, he's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Klubnik. Unloads to the right. Working the big fella downfield and outside. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. Got enough for the first down and wants more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive player.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pulls it in, it's Moore. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Reads it, fires complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, and made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Offense gets set for second down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. The sure hands, it's Sellers. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This rivalry dates back to 1896. It's been a little bizarre with the chicken curse, and it's a bit unusual, too, because the state school, South Carolina, isn't the perennial football power.
No, but it's kind of had its ebbs and flows a little bit back and forth. Some great coaches on both sides, but the in-state hate is beautiful.
You know, there's a lot of great rivalries, especially down in the South and the Deep South. This is one of the better ones, though, because you just never know what the outcome is going to be. I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Sellers. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Slithers into space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Eighth play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
And this one splits the uprights. And the 3 ball gives us a tie.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and pass. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, he's making it look easy out there snagging that pass. Sammy Watkins, Mike Williams, T. Higgins. Great Clemson receivers in recent years. These guys just got open. They found a way with their speed and their route running ability. It's a lot of what this guy does here, too. He makes it easy on his quarterback. That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
They'll immediately call timeout. rushes on him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Yeah, I was pissed.
To the air, it's Sellers. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the field.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
Quickly to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Under fire. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. The game, originally held during the State Fair in Columbia as Big Thursday, was officially named the Palmetto Bowl in 2014. The trophy came a year later, replacing the old Hardee's Bowl trophy.
Very apropos, a silver palm tree for the Palmetto Bowl. That makes sense, David. This is the biggest sporting event in the state of South Carolina. I know this is a game that you and I have really enjoyed watching over the years.
I mean, so much fun, and the definition, Jesse, of hate all throughout the state, and bragging rights to whoever wins this football game and gets that trophy.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Gets it out fast. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Escapes the sack. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. The offense changing the play. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to take a shot on second and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on third down.
That's funny.
A little
because
too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a
fault.
false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Yeah.
Ninth play of the drive coming. It will be a 3rd and 7. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass was knocked down, but I don't think it's going to help the defense. I think they jumped. And they'll take the result of the flag and move the offense back. A whole lot easier after that penalty. It's 3rd and 2. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards.
They had 3
And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Somehow fits it into that traffic. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You've got great field position here. You've got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long.
He called me. I know the answer. I text him, but I don't know if I
Wants to keep it in the air. Pressure coming. Ball is loose. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds.
You start to get that offense going and start having success. You got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, you take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Got it set up on the outside. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. after the incompletion. Back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got it on the outside. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to.
There's a man. There's a man right there.
He was looking for
big ass
some
balls out
running
there.
room, but not much to get
Hell
started
yeah.
as he stopped
Show 'em
at
off.
18.
Come on, shit.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half.
Oh, man.
Wants to
Dog,
go up
I'm not
top on
gonna
first
lie.
down.
I
And he's
fucking got in
all
trouble
bottled
for
up, and
laughing
now
at
it's
fucking
first
yesterday.
and
This nigga Ruben made
And
me
they are
laugh with him and
fortunate to
fucking
get the
Neil
ball
going back
back,
and
but
forth.
unfortunate to
Because
have
I'm
a
like,
long way
are
to
you
go
gonna,
after
Bill was
that
like, so,
loss.
are you gonna get on or not? Is there anything that's gonna hold you back from making that time? Whether it's a life or death situation?
Cough it up a little bit, but how about the man? He said, I got this, and jumps back on it, make sure he covers that thing up so he didn't make a bad
Laughing,
play
bro.
for his defense.
My boss
And
was
he'll be
like,
brought
no,
down.
I need you off the call just for a little bit. That's my bad. This nigga.
We played 2 quarters
Hell
here.
no,
Time to
you
go to
can't.
Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
I know you tried everything. That boy had a rebuttal for anything you hit him with. That's what was making me laugh because I was already knew it. I was like, oh, this is right here is fucking getting on his ass. They're just going back and forth real quick. I was like, who's gonna break?
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway.
That's just fucking hilarious.
And he's going to bring it
Oh
out.
shit, I gotta play my game, bro.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but
No,
they get him
I
on
mean,
the
we
ground
good,
at
we
the
quit.
20.
I don't have a bye week. No, I don't.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and
probably
they're losing.
was,
So that's the most
Yeah, we
important thing on the
decided to
scoreboard,
lose.
but they
Let me
have
fucking
had
know,
success.
too.
And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more
playing, bro?
damage.
What's that score? Ruben's playing with Oklahoma or his Florida team?
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice
I'll
to
push
have
to
a
the
guy
side.
that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man,
need it.
how about him
Running back.
getting in the
Damn, he locked
backfield
me
quick,
out.
penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Sellers.
What'd you say?
Gets it to him on the screen. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33,
Hey,
and it's first
if you
down.
just hit triangle to remove
That was
that,
just
to
a
give you hours back,
perfectly
you have to get in there
choreographed
50 to
screen.
catch
The
the
line got out on time. The running back
Don't-
had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a
Just
really
go in
good
there,
job
dude.
of
Because if you remove the player, that's gonna fuck everything.
dodging the pass rush, getting it to
Yeah,
the
it
running
already
back,
let
and
me
then let him
out.
do the rest. You got him in space,
So I
he'll
lost
pick
those
up
hours.
yards
I
in
don't
a
even know
hurry.
who the fuck I just took off my board. Fucking Ralph got somebody to sign to him already or commit.
Looking
That fucking
downfield
guard
on
that I was
first
going
down.
after.
Sweet grab, but they're going to end up taking a loss on the play.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
They'll give it to the back. And And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
He's out there making bad plays.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
I know somebody else who's out there
On
making
third
bad
and
plays.
long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Yeah.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
That's how you feel?
The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short.
It made me laugh even more when Ruben gave his full breakdown of the first quarter. Ruben said he should have had 5 picks by the half.
A whole ass summary.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Turning it on. Touchdown, Tigers. Great job by the back on the option. So a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes.
Yesterday?
I'm just this guy the rock.
Wide ass open fucking screen.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45.
I think if he would have passed it down, bro, like he was doing, and if Jesus didn't get involved, he would have had it.
That's what I'm saying.
They'll go to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Dancing on your ass, too. He said, I'll show you why I'm man 5.
Grab near the marker. It's Harbor. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense. They're probably cheating.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
My boy right here.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. We'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I thought the season just started.
He still has Hawkins
running game. And this
with
one
the
will be
cheese ass
stopped for no
rollout.
gain.
Look at him, sir.
And the Gamecocks are in the hurry up.
Yeah.
Might be calling a hot route.
This is a preview of the
looking downfield. It's Sellers.
Yeah, the Duke's Mayo, though.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out.
Presented to you by Modelo.
From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do.
He's fast, dog. He's fast.
And no chance at a return
that
here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Look, shifty purple.
Yeah, here's red. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but he probably can't throw, right?
If he develops right, bro, he gets that anchor.
He stuck the last drive in the end zone.
He gets that anchor. What is that shit? Yeah, dog.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Bringing the heat.
Rush
coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There's been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles. And a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that side.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I did that shit with Texas. Yeah. Just for that, both leagues should be deleted, right? 2K. I'm sick of this shit. Yeah. Yeah, you know, you fucked up. You know you did. You even said it last night. You were like, fuck, I'm not gonna hear the end of this shit. Hey, but I ain't been talking shit. I ain't said a word. I let everybody else talk shit.
Grabbed over the middle.
Just right now. But all day today, all I do is put the elbows around with some big balls. That was it.
You gotta love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive?
Damn.
Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do you do? You set up 4th and long. You're gonna get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off
yeah,
the play
dog,
fake on
that
first
running
down,
back's nice.
Got his man on the right.
I wonder what,
he's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again.
Oh, yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. Good block shot.
Stephen Coco.
That boy Stephen Coco.
Snaps it in the shotgun. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's on target and complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
That extra camera change.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Sellers. He's got him. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
I like it, though.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position.
And then
like you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Oh, that's some high-level shit right there. That's some high-level shit right there. I like that.
He lofts it high, and deep down the right side. Hits him in stride of the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
What have I created?
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Gamecocks in the hurry up.
That boy got a playbook full of screens. I love it.
He might want another play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Might be looking to run. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
All Dom's got to do is spin on that blue.
A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. They'll go to the air.
I know how to do it, but I don't do it.
They've got the screen set up. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Trailing and getting deep in the game. They'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And it's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squads.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
They do or they don't?
Panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense.
Oh, yeah.
They'll try the run.
Shit, dude, $10
Throws his way for a couple. He's out to the 8.
And ball security at this point is at a premium to this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone.
Yeah.
Makes the catch around
real
the 50.
quick, too.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds.
Damn it.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments.
That boy put a kick in
The
that
offense
slot.
has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Back to pass, it's Sellers.
Tyler Rubin, that's more of many coming.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the gameplay. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Quarterback making adjustments.
Just shaking his head side to side. That shit was funny, I ain't gonna lie.
3rd down play from the gun. Quickly complete. Fighting off the defender. Will be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. A 3rd down try for the offense.
I'll say that.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harbor. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Nope.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Cross the 30 out to the 33, engage 4 on the play.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
And that's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Looking to throw, it's Klubnik.
Oh, my God.
Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to
make sure you're ready.
Completion, then you get the 1st down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
Oh, my God.
They'll
Why does
run
he
it to
throw
keep
it
the
so
clock
high,
moving.
bro?
Breaks into the open. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that 1st down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. So much at stake, top 10 showdown, and they've ridden the passing game to knock off a higher-ranked team and really improve their playoff hopes.
Yeah, just the passing attack, man, it looks good, doesn't it? I mean, you can tell this is going to travel. Good teams, bad teams, they're proving this passing attack is really hard to stop. And getting the upset late in the season, man, this is going to go a long way for their college football playoff chances.
You're right, Dave. The passing attack put them in this position to win this football game. They're getting it done. I'll tell you what, you look at their potential opponents if they do reach the playoff. I think this passing attack gives them a chance against everybody. They can light the scoreboard up.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Obviously, the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller.
Are you going to make it at 6:30?